Right, this is something that I wanted to do. I saw this a couple of days ago while I was doing some research on. Yeah, I mean, it gets me today how people just. I mean, they admit it, the evidence that's shown in a minute. They admit in plain sight how I have never really noticed this, to be honest. I'll never know. And then again, stop playing this garbage game years and years ago because it's complete trash. I started playing this game right after Black Ops 3. Start caring about it, honestly did. So you just give me a second. Oh, give me a second right now. There we go. It's all set up now. So, where is it? This is something I'm also doing research on. Future armor. Still got a lot to do yet. So we take a look at this right here. Minimize it. You look right there. This is Call of Duty, and it even calls it the Mark of the Beast as well, which is more laughable and proves how dumbed down the masses have become. They admit it in plain sight, the Mark of the Beast. They admit it right there. We see the six. This is a six with the all-seeing eye in it, and they actually call it the Mark of the Beast, which makes it more obvious. We see 666. As we see, this is the. We'll put it in widescreen now. We see right there, this was the advertisement for it. It's called Only the Cursed Survive. And we see it looks like a demon. And then we have it holding a card with the all-seeing eye and the triangle, while throwing the 666 hand sign up with the black circle round, which would represent witchcraft. They admit it. Then we have a pyramid here with the light ball, which would refer to Lucifer. Lucifer at the top of the pyramid. And we see right here, there's this basically YouTuber that actually said, oh, look, it's the mark of the beast. He said it in his own words. He said it in his own words that it was the mark of the beast. So this is what I mean. This is how desensitized these people, this world's really become. They can admit in plain sight that's the mark of the beast, and they even admit it further on. The company explains that this is the mark of the beast. And we see every single character in the game has got it. So it is the mark of the beast. We see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the next one now. We see 666. The mark of the beast, as we see. And then this 666. Then again, right there, the same logo. And now this is what they actually admit right here. This mark acts as a seal for the followers of the Antichrist. And this is what gets me. This is what gets me with all these fanboys of these games. They admit in plain sight that they are promoting the mark of the beast. They are promoting it. And yet these trolls out there say that the mark of the beast doesn't exist. It's all fake. Yet this company right here admits the mark of the beast and exactly what it is. And yet everyone's still sleeping on it and saying, oh, the mark of the beast doesn't exist. It's not real. So we see the mark acts as a seal for the followers of the Antichrist. Seal, that means your fate. So you take the mark of the beast, no salvation for you. You're going to burn in the lake of fire forever. Prophet, the spokesperson for the Antichrist. The false prophet, the second beast, is the one who causes people to take this mark. The mark is literally placed in the hand or forehead and is not simply a card someone carries. So they admit what it is. They admit exactly what the mark of the beast is. They admit it. It's not Sunday law like some people want to claim, the 7-day Adventists out there that want to claim that, oh, the mark of the beast is Sunday law, which is absolutely laughable. How can you put Sunday in somebody's hand? You can't. It's garbage. You see right here, there, with the one eye symbolism, this woman has the mark of the beast. And there's a good point that somebody brought out in the video, and I wrote it down. This is what someone said in the video. It looks like it's burned into their flesh or branded into them. Now, again, we see a cow when it has a burn, when it's that thing that they do, they use like the heat at a certain degrees and brand them. They also do it with horses. That's a brand. So the mark of the beast can either be the chip or they burn it into your hand. That's why I wrote this down. I wrote this down because it had a good point. It looks like it's burned into their flesh, which would be a mark. So it can be both. It can either be the chip or somewhat it burned into your hand. It can be burned into your hand because then again, if it's burned into your hand, then you can't remove it. When something's burned into your flesh, you can't remove it. You can remove a chip, but you can't remove a burn mark. And we see there again on the hand, the mark of the beast. There we go again. The mark of the beast, and you actually look at this closely, it looks like a square and compass. So they admit in plain sight what it is right there, the mark of the beast. They admit it. They know exactly what it is. As we see, they know exactly what it is with the one eye symbolism, the mark of the beast. They're not even bothering to try and hide it. And this is what it's connected to, the chip or a brand, like a tattoo or a burnt mark. See, there's many meanings for a mark. This is why you got to be aware. Yes, the chip is part of the money in the buying and the selling, but again, I believe it could be more than that. Could be a mark branded into your hand, because you can remove a chip, but you can't remove a burn mark. You can't remove a burn mark, because it also says anyone that worships his name, receives his name or his mark or his image, worships his image. So there's three. There's three things that we gotta avoid. As we see, they admit right there what it is, the mark of the beast. They don't even bother to hide it. And yet people still troll and say, oh, the mark of the beast is Sunday law and all this. Well, in this company, Treyarch, which is a big company that creates Call of Duty, admits that the real mark of the beast is not Sunday law. They know what it is. The company Treyarch knows exactly what the mark of the beast is. They know what it is. It's not Sunday law. Sunday law is the most stupidest argument ever, saying that Sunday law is the mark of the beast. It's laughable. The Sabbath is also a law. Does that mean that the Sabbath is the mark of the beast? No, it doesn't. But this is something that I saw that I thought was important. It's something that I saw that I had to share. Now we look at the scriptures. Mark of the beast. They know what it means, and there's people out there that keep saying it's Sunday law. Now, if that was the case, then tell me how you can put Sunday law into your hand. It's not possible. People say, oh, it's the actions, and yeah, very true. But you can't force it. They can do a day anytime they want. They already did it years and years ago. So, and he causeth all both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead. So we see a mark. As I said, a mark can refer to, as we see here, this burned into your flesh or an actual chip. So it can mean two things. It can either be the chip or someone burning it into your hand. Because as I said, the chip you can remove. You can remove the chip, but you can't remove a mark. If you're burned at a certain degrees, a branding mark, that's why I said the branding mark. They do, I honestly forgot what it was called, but most of the time they use it for cows or they use it for horses. With the horseshoes, they basically heat the horseshoes up to a certain degrees and then put it on the bottom of the horse's feet. So basically, that's how they get the horseshoes on the bottom of the feet. So, and that's known as branding, putting a mark on someone. So we see this it's either the chip or this. So they know exactly what the mark of the beast is. They know what it is. It's not Sunday law. So we carry on. And that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast. So you see, there's three. There's three. There's a mark, the name, or the number. So there's three. So we see with that tattoo or mark, this is what I mean, a tattoo. A mark refers to three things: being burned into your skin, which is what it's known as a mark. Two, something that's basically cut your skin, leaves a mark. Or three, a tattoo. It's known as a mark. Marking yourself, marking your skin, or cutting yourself, known as. So there you go. Someone, and when someone cuts 666 into your hand, you can't get rid of it. It'll heal, but it'll always be there. So again, a mark refers to many things. And now this is why it says, here is wisdom. Let him that have the understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 600, threescore and six, which means 666. So it's a mark of the beast. It's what it is. So it represents Satan. It's what it represents. Satan himself. So again, people said that Pope Francis' name equals 666, but again, Pope Francis is not the one enforcing the mark of the beast. And Sunday law is not the mark of the beast. It's not the mark of the beast, where no matter how many times they want to argue that. It's not the mark of the beast. Sunday law is not the mark of the beast. Now it also says the punishment for worshipping and receiving this. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, or receive his mark in his forehead or right hand. So it can either be in the forehead or the right hand. Doesn't necessarily have to be in the hand. It can be in the forehead or the hand. So there's three. People never ever preach this. There's three. There's not just the mark of the beast. There's an image and there's a worship. So if you worship the beast and his image or receive his mark, you're going to the lake of fire. It's not just one. If you just take the mark of the beast and if you don't take the mark of the beast and you're still worshiping the Antichrist, you will still go to the lake of fire. Because as it says, anyone that worships, that's why it makes it different. It says, it doesn't just say in the lake of fire that anyone that worships the beast just goes to the lake of fire. It says all three. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, shall have their place in the lake of fire, which burn with sulfur and fire forever and ever. So as we see anyone, and it says here in Revelation, and he deceived them with which he deceived them that had received the mark of the beast, and them that worshipped his image. These both were cast alive into the lake of fire. So if you worship the beast or his image, or receive his mark, you have the same fate. It's not just receiving his mark, it's worship as well. See, and they shall not buy lest they receive the mark. So the Call of Duty admits it in plain sight what the mark of the beast is. Yet there's people out there still saying that the mark of the beast is Sunday law, and also denying that the mark of the beast even exists. But the reality is, when you're forced one day to accept the mark of the beast and you have to do what the government says, you'll realize what we said. So again, they admit in plain sight what the mark of the beast is right there in front of your face. They admit it. No. And can you do a video about? I don't really know, because again, there's videos that have already been done about that person, so I don't really know. I've still got so many videos to do, to be honest. So many to do. Isn't it the theme of the zombies mode? Well, it was actually a new map. It was a new map of the zombies, the zombie game. And again, as I said, I stopped playing this garbage game years and years ago. One, the connection on it is just broken, and the game's garbage. Complete garbage, that's all it is. They are ad, admiring the truth in plain sight. They aren't hiding anymore. Exactly. They're not even bothering to hide it anymore because they know how dumbed down the masses have become. They know exactly how dumbed down the masses are. So they don't need to hide it. These people could come out in plain sight and say, "Oh, look, this is the mark of the beast," and they could even call the chip the mark of the beast, and people still wouldn't see it. That's why as soon as I saw it, it was like, damn, I'm done. I was honestly like, man, I'm done. I'm done with this. How can people not see this? How can people be honestly this blind? The person, even a YouTuber, even admitted it. They said, "Oh, look, this is the mark of the beast," and yet people still deny it. And what gets me, people ain't, and again, they even admit it comes from the Bible. They even admit it, as we see. Where is it? We have this. This person calls it the mark of the beast. And we have this. We even admit it. The company admits it themselves and says what this mark means. They admit it. They say the mark acts as a seal for the followers of the Antichrist and the false prophet, the spokesman for the Antichrist. The false prophet, the second beast, is the one who causes people to take this mark. The mark is literally placed in the hand or forehead and is not simply a card someone carries. So they admit it. They admit what this mark means. They admit it. Treyarch admits what this is for. And yet nobody wants to. And this is what gets me as well. These people have said, oh, these companies are atheists. The news people don't believe in anything. Well, why are they promoting the mark of the beast then? Or why are they so involved in religion? Why are they involved in the mark of the beast if they don't believe in anything? That's right, because they're liars. These people are Satanists. So trying to use that argument and saying these people are atheists is not going to stand. If they were atheists, they wouldn't be talking about the mark of the beast or any religion, would they? The mark in the Black Ops 3 zombies is the theme of the game. And I mean, it's just laughable. It honestly is. And they even admit it. The elites all have it. They all have the mark. But don't you mean the mark of the beast? Because only the best people in life have it. And again, what a joke. Another troll. Another troll again. Just ignore them. Another troll. Yeah, I'm honestly sick and tired of these people. I'm honestly tired of it now. Sick and tired of these people. Again, this guy joins so many live streams and then suddenly out of nowhere just starts whatever. So I'm honestly just sick and tired of people like this trolling. No one else gets trolled as much as me like this. No one does. No one gets trolled like this. No one does. No one does. I can guarantee you that about 99% of people that subscribe to me are just trolls. Guarantee you, all trolls. So this guy's basically saying that it's the mark of the best. Whatever. Yeah, if he carries on, I'm just going to disable all chats. Nobody can say anything then. Tired of it. Okay, sign of the Antichrist, divine king. He approves our undertaking. It also represents the goddess. Again, it's not the OK sign. It's the 666 sign. So you got that one wrong. And I noticed those symbols in walls in zones during gameplay. Haven't played that game in years. The whole game is filled with satanic symbols. Exactly. Yeah, even all of them. I did a video. I mean, this guy's just, I'm ignoring his comments now. But as I was saying, I've done videos exposing Call of Duty before, and it's all full of occult symbolism. That's exactly what it's full of. All full of occult symbolism, full of the Illuminati agendas in plain sight, and they admit it. And yet, when people just want to deny it, you didn't prove no one wrong. Grow up, and if you carry on, you'll get banned. Simple as that. I'm not playing no more games no more. So please, can you Google OK sign of Divine King, a movement? Well, again, You need to start calling it the OK sign. It's the OK sign. It's a 666 hand sign. It doesn't mean okay. It's the so OK symbol, a divine king. Let's see what garbage this is. Um, In the Hindu religion, the OK sign is referred to as murder, sacred gesture. The OK sign becomes a sign. Again, it's just all garbage, is what it is. It's just garbage, another way they justify using it. That's all it is. So all it is, it's saying garbage. They used to try and justify their own symbol, throwing up satanic symbols. And again, so again, we actually see the real meaning. It's the approval of the divine king, the Antichrist sign, which is an occult symbol of the order of known by the most people as the 666 hand sign. So again, it has all its occult meanings, but again, my point here was you'll see here they'll try and basically say, "Oh, it's just an ancient Hindu hand sign. It's not satanic," but it is. So we see this is really just the same name. That's all it is. It's just the same hand sign with a different name. Doesn't really change anything. It's the same garbage all the time. You see right there, satanic garbage right there. Right there, the hand sign. So again, proving more that all these religions are worship of demons. That's all it is. And people still want to deny and say all religions ain't created by Satanists. Yes, they are. And this is why we have all these scumbags here. And yes, that's what they are, scumbags. I've seen many people on I don't even care about it, to be honest, but I saw someone on Facebook saying, "Oh, well, Donald Trump, giving Donald Trump the benefit of the doubt." Look, Donald Trump is a sellout and a clown. That's what he is. He's a scumbag. He is not legit. He does not care about no one. He's another puppet of the agenda. If you think Donald Trump is legit, you are still asleep. He's a Satanist. It gets me that people actually think that Donald Trump is a legit person. He's a sellout. So as we see, scumbag Pope Francis says he's a man of God while throwing up satanic hand signs. They all do it, and these are the scumbags as well that rule everything. I mean, what kind of name is that for a man? It's laughable. I mean, Jacob, Nathaniel, how the Rothschilds control everything. And that's why I said they are Jews. That's really what they are, scumbags. Well, that's what most people do. They'll just say, "Oh, it's just ancient religion. It's just an ancient religion hand sign. It's not satanic." Yes, it is. That's what it is. But that's what people try to use against me. Oh, it's just a hand sign. It's not satanic. Well, it's a symbol. All these symbols are connected to witchcraft. Go look it up. Witchcraft hand signs, and all these hand signs that these people throw up comes up as witchcraft hand signs. So yes, if you throw this up, really, you're just putting a curse on yourself. You're really just putting a curse on yourself. It's not nitpicking. When you went to a shop, I seen, yeah, whatever. Another troll. Another troll again. Grow up. I mean, this is pathetic. You see what I have to deal with. You don't even know where I live, so nice try. You don't even. How old am I then? You don't know, do you? You don't even. What do I look like then? You don't even know me. Stop lying. And you know lying's a sin. Why do you even watch this guy when all he does is more? Yeah, get blocked. So, and he's not just getting blocked for that. He's getting blocked for one lying, saying that he saw me throwing out a satanic hand sign. Yeah, whatever, whatever. Troll, absolute troll. Saying that he saw me in public throwing out a satanic hand sign. Yeah, whatever. You don't even know me, and one, you don't even know who I am. So nice try with that one. Yeah, I've never ever thrown one of these hand signs out in my entire life. Idiot. And that's what I mean. This is what winds me up. No one gets trolled like me on YouTube. No one does. No one gets trolled as bad as I do, because I'm not a shill and a fake like most. And I'm going to be calling it out soon. I'm really going to be calling it out. All these scumbags out there claiming to be Christian, now selling merchandise and saying, buy my t shirts. It's going to get exposed once and for all, because I've had enough. I'm not going to sit back anymore and not say anything about it. It's going to be exposed, because I'm sick and tired of these people claiming to be Christian while selling merchandise t-shirts. They're nothing but scumbags. That's all they are. I'm a Christian. I'm a Christian. Yeah, basically begging for donations every single day. As I said, I'm not going to show all this because this article's way too long. So I'll just people can just go look it up themselves, because if it was to do this, it'd be here for an hour. We see how far back it goes. Even the, even the Beatles were a bunch of sellouts. See how far back it goes. Hinduism. We see the Hinduism with the all-seeing guy inside the hand. It's all garbage. It's all what it is. There we go. And if you want to look it up yourself, this is all you have to look up. This right there. That's all you have to look up. Because as I said, if it was to read that, I'd be here for way too long. So I have clicked the link, but again, this is what gets me though. Then people wonder why I'm so annoyed all half of the time, because every single time I do a live stream, I always have someone trolling. Why? And this is what I've said to someone: get trolled for 8 years straight, and then tell me how you feel. Tell me if you'll be annoyed. Tell me if you'll honestly be annoyed, because that's how long it's been happening. It's all satanic Luciferian part of the one world religion, Luciferian movement. Well, then again, it's not really the Luciferian religion, it's called New Age, which Luciferian is part of the New Age movement. That's really what it is. Luciferian really is just the New Age movement. That's all it is. It's the same thing. It's the exact same thing, just with a new name. It, it's just a new name. That's all it is. New Age, because you actually look at the religion, it's the same thing as Luciferianism, becoming your own god. Same as Luciferianism becoming your own god, garbage. That's how you know it's the same religion. All, as I said before, all religions were created by the one group of people. All of them were. As I said, I don't follow religion, I follow the Bible. I've been trying to expose this crap for years now. Well, I've been doing it. Really, you should just create your own channel, man. Just go expose it. Well, glad more people were waking up. As I said, if you really want to expose it, man, you should just start making videos. Like, it's exactly what I do. And you will get people trolling you. I mean, look at me. And that's what I said. You have people trying to annoy me every single live stream by basically trying to troll me. And then they wonder why I'm aggravated most of the time, and I don't take I don't take trolling funny. And that's why when someone comes in with a name like Pokemon or something, obviously they're a troll. Obviously, because that's why I've got to be aware now. I've got to even look at the name now. Even the name. It's how you'll know who's a troll, by the name as well. Because if I don't, because I made that mistake last time. I didn't pay attention to the name, and now I'm paying attention to the name. Anyone with a stupid name is obviously a troll and is getting blocked. Simple as that. Trust me, I deal with those trolls every day. I have also encountered Freemasonic paid trolls. I've had a lot of them as well. I had some Freemason. I had some Freemason on Twitter, even though I don't even use that site because I don't really care about it. Well, I had some Freemason once. This was probably about a year ago, saying, basically saying, we don't worship Satan. We don't worship Satan. Garbage. They do worship Satan. The low degree Freemasons basically probably are blinded by it because the more high you move up the ranks, the more knowledge they get and the more open they come to who. Because a low degree Freemason is not going to be invited to satanic rituals. It doesn't happen. They don't invite you to satanic rituals until they can trust you. Soon as they trust you in Luciferianism and Freemasonry, then they'll invite you to Masonic rituals. That's why low degree Freemasons basically think that they worship God, because in the degrees they call the person that they worship God. But the higher you move up the ranks, you figure out who they really worship. They worship this thing called the Grand Architect of the Universe, which is Lucifer. They do it in Lucifer Decoded Part 5 of my channel. Freemason admitted they serve Lucifer. Exactly, and they admit it. And yet people still say that the Illuminati doesn't exist and all that garbage, saying, "Oh, the Illuminati doesn't exist." Well, I've always said the question, and I'm going to start using this as well. I'm going to start using it to trolls. If the Illuminati doesn't exist, then explain to me this on the back of the US dollar. Why is there a pyramid on the back of the US dollar? Nobody has been able to give an answer to that question, and they still can't. What if the Illuminati doesn't exist and it has nothing to do with reality? Then why is the Illuminati logo on the back of the US dollar? They can't answer it. All they can say is, I don't know. I don't know. Well, there you go then. You don't know because you don't have a clue. The reason it is on the back of the US dollar is because they worship Lucifer, and the pyramid represents all the agendas. It's disguised as Christian, but when you reach the 33 degree, you have to pledge loyalty to Lucifer. Most Freemasons in lower degrees are ignorant on what takes place. Exactly, that's what I said. Low degree Freemasons, that's why they defend Freemasonry, saying, we don't worship Lucifer. Yeah, that's because you're a low degree Freemason. The more you move up the ranks, you'll figure out. But as soon as you become a 33-degree Mason, you can't get out of it. You're stuck. Once you are in the 33 degree, you can't get out. You try, they'll kill you. They'll take you out. Degrees are on what takes place at the capstone. Ignorance, sorry for misspelling, brother. It's all right. When we're not all, I spell things wrong most of the time. Don't worry about it. Useful. That's what treachery are to the high dark. I don't. I don't know how to pronounce that word. I'm not going to try to. Well, that is the truth. That's why you'll have low degree Freemasons out there defending Freemasonry because they're at a low degree. Low degree Freemasons are still part of the agenda, but they don't know a lot about Freemasonry. That's why they'll openly defend it. This is John Angel from Facebook, by the way. I also, well, I didn't know it was you. And again, don't worry about it. It's just you posted about nearly 3 messages and it never really notified me. Then again, most of the time on here it doesn't notify me, so it doesn't really surprise me. Never notified me that you sent me about 5 messages. That's why I sent you a message saying, "Damn, your messages are long." 'Cause I didn't know until I and I'm hardly on Facebook, to be honest. I'm hardly on it. It doesn't really have any purpose for me, to be honest. I only go on it now and again. I either want to post links or to check messages. I've still got more videos to expose as well. Still got the cartoon Futurama to expose. Still got to expose it. Now I'm just getting screenshots and out of it. I've got enough proof because even in Futurama, it promotes the mark of the beast. I'll just show you. No, where is it? On stupid garbage. So again, I got all the research on it, and it's just this will probably be tomorrow or something. It's too late now. But this cartoon is completely blasphemies the Bible. Right now, where is it? Where is the thumbnail? There it is. No one's really exposed this cartoon. No one has. So, um, now present it. This is what I'm going to be exposing. So we see, and I created this thumbnail myself. It's basically just 3 images combined in one. So we see this is what it does. It promotes the mark of the beast right there. Basically, I'm not going to go into detail about it now because I'll probably be doing it tomorrow or something. And we have Ebola. Or I might do it now, to be honest. Depends. Yeah, I might do it now. Honestly, might do it now. Depends. So, yeah, honestly, I might do it now and get it out of the way. So give me a second. I'll be right back.